Greetings and welcome to Dave's Vintage Stuff. Most of my videos are pretty upbeat, things I've picked and stuff that I found, treasure hunting and what have you. And today's a different story. I live in the forest between Mount Shasta, California and Weed, California. And actually I'm within the confines of the Shasta Trinity National Forest, and I'm about equidistant from Weed and Mount Shasta. Both are about 6 or 7 miles from my house. Anyway, yesterday about 11, it was, I guess, a little bit before 11 a.m. my power went out, and so I started looking to see the reasoning for that. It was windy, but it turns out there was a fire here in downtown Weed, and this is Main Street, Weed right here that I'm on. Obviously they have everything broken down, but from what I understand, the fire started here at that cannabis dispensary that you can see right there. And rumor has it that there was a couple kids seen running away from the scene, but that hasn't been confirmed, so I don't know. I'm going to take a walk around the back side, but the cannabis dispensary is highly damaged. The building next to it, if you follow my videos, you'll know that I was just down here a few weeks ago and I bought an old barber chair out of the historical Black Butte Saloon, which is what is burned to the ground right there. Bear with me, this is going to be a longer video than my normal ones as I walk around the back side here. Obviously I can't get close. It's a rainy, windy, cold day here. So I'm going to go around the block here. Excuse me for bouncing around. So anyway, from what has been broadcast, the fire started here in this cannabis dispensary. And then from there, it spread to the other building there. But that building appears to be mostly brick, so it didn't totally get destroyed, but it's probably worthless now. And let me go back around the corner here. Going down the back streets. This is behind Main Street. Now this building here, which is, you know, dilapidated and not in use, it didn't really sustain any damage. And I actually spoke to the nice lady that lived here, and obviously you could tell she was quite nervous, because there's the white building, the block building right there. And let me continue down the roadway here and I'll get a different view of it. So this here was what used to be the U.S. Bank. And so that was the parking lot there. It recently closed, but it's pretty well destroyed. And then let me go back around to Main Street again. This is the Weed Museum right here. And usually you wouldn't have that much traffic on these back roads, but obviously, due to the fire, there's more traffic. And as you can see, we still have, you know, quite a few fire trucks here staged, as they're still rooting through the debris. So anyway, I'm pretty bummed out, because what burned down to the ground was a very historical building. And it was called the Butte Saloon. And that is what is left of it. I've always admired this building, though it was dilapidated and uninhabited when I moved here 4 years ago, and remained that way. Again, if you watch my videos, you'll remember myself posting a video of a barber chair I bought out of there. So let me tell you about the Butte Saloon, which is just a pile of rubble now. It was built in 1917, and it was built by a madame. So it was a whorehouse, a bar, and then at the upstairs they had, I forget how many rooms. It was, John Wayne was a frequent visitor here. He stayed there many times. I guess they used to film, some of his type of movies up in my area here in Siskiyou County. There was also a paranormal investigation done here. I think it was a TV show or something like that. It's claimed to be haunted, and what have you. But it was a beautiful building. Like I said, it was dilapidated, but it was super cool. I'll post some links actually down in my comment section for this video, so you can see what the Butte Saloon was before this happened to it. So anyway, it's kind of a solemn day here in Weed, California, and everybody you talk to, there's a lot of people, you know, older people that have lived up there all their lives and have fond memories of the place. It was a bar and a restaurant and a music venue and what have you. So anyway, I thought I'd share with you some events here in my hometown. And anyway, it's a sad day here in Weed, California. Thanks for watching.